What exactly are the best credit cards for businesses out there, and which ones would I pick and which ones would I not pick? Well, the first thing is this, guys. Last year, 2019, I got my first ever business credit card by Chase Inc. Unlimited, and it's pretty good, pretty solid. I got a promotion on it, 12 months, no interest, so it's pretty solid if you ask me. Plus, I get some cash back here and there. However, the more research I did out there, I found out very quickly that not just banks have very good credit cards, but also credit unions also do. So for this video, I want to tell you guys the top 3 business cards out there right now. By the way, okay, some of these cards are very expensive, some are not, but none of them are like, you know what, I have to spend like a ton of money, like over $100,000, because at the end of the day, guys, I use these cards for business use and not just for like, hey, let me spend money that I don't want to spend either way just to get the rewards here. So the goal for this video is to give you guys a mixture of travel cards, cashback cards, and also business expenses cards, and that way you have everything you need right then and there, okay? Now, by the way, last point here is this, guys. Tell me, will this affect my personal credit score? The answer is it depends on the credit card you apply for, so before you apply, make sure you call in and confirm. By the way, a lot of these cards right here, they give you bonuses, 50,000, 80,000, so just stick around to find out exactly which one is best for you. Now, if you guys don't know me, my name is TommyBryson. I'm an accountant, and I upload videos on YouTube every single day. And on top of that, do me a favor and also subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified, and also hit the like button, really appreciate it. But guys, comment down below and let me know this, okay? If you could get any credit card out there, which one would it be? Would it be a black card, a gold card by Dubai? Comment down below, let me know. And I've done a lot of these videos, to be honest with you guys, and I found out that you have credit cards out there with a diamond inside of it that gives you anything you want. You can buy whatever you want with a jet, a house, whatever you want. But the main thing is this, guys. What I don't want is to have a credit card that I don't need, have an annual fee for it, and it doesn't really benefit me whatsoever. So the goal here is to make sure you get the most benefits out of these cards without being like, hey, I have this fancy black card, I pay $2,000 a year, but I don't really use it, so why do you even have it in the first place? So that's what I want to avoid with this video right here. But let's get into the video right now and talk about the first credit card for business that I do recommend, and it's a cashback card. Now, this card is not by a normal bank, to be honest with you. It's actually by a credit union. But tell me, having a credit union means you do have to be a part of something as a union in a sense. So I do have to be an employee by this person or be a part of this or that. The answer is that's what I thought also, but to be honest, you don't actually need that. For example, the credit union I found is called Alliant.com, link down below, by the way, to all these links here. But the whole thing is this, guys. With Alliant, all you need to do, if you don't qualify with a job or your mom has this entire bank right here, don't worry about it. All you need to do is deposit $5 for foster kids, an organization, and that way you're good to go and you qualify. By the way, this card right here is called the Simple Cashback Card by Alliant. It's black, it's pretty cool, it's pretty awesome. But on top of that, by the way, I say it's black because, people love these black cards. Oh my gosh, you're so fancy. Look, my card is black. And I'm like, all right, man. Cool card. And I am kind of jealous I don't have that card just yet. Oh my gosh, the American Express black card. Do you have that card? The answer is no. But do I need it? Probably not, but I still kind of want it, but I wouldn't want to spend that much money at all, so it doesn't really fit me whatsoever. But this card right here, guys, a Simple Cashback Card by Alliant Credit Union, well, they don't give you 1% back, or 1.5% back, or 2% back. They actually give you 2.5% back cash back, not just in categories like office expenses, travel, this and this here, spend money here. The answer is no. They give you 2.5% back on anything you want to spend money on. So whether that's a camera, whether that's you want to travel, whether you want to buy something at a store, again, it does have to be for business use in a sense. Oh, and by the way, guys, little secret here is that, people don't really tell you this, but you can have a normal personal credit card and do use it for business use as long as you do have a bookkeeper keeping track of everything, and that way everything is organized, okay? And that way you're good at following the rules. But you can get normal personal cards for business use. They don't have to be like business cards all the time, okay? Now, when it comes to the Alliant card, you do get 2.5% back, and they do limit how much you can earn up to $250 per billing cycle per month whenever it comes to cashback. Tell me, but I want to earn more money. Well, to be honest with you, just to earn $250, you do need to spend around $10,000 per month. So if you do spend that type of money, well, you might want to have another card out there with more cash back. But to spend $10,000 a month and get back 250, well, that's not that bad if you ask me at all. Now, I do want to break down the math here, guys. It's very simple. If you are spending a ton of money on this card, for example, you want to get back that $250 every single year, well, $250 every single month, right? Because you're spending $10,000 a month. Well, in reality, you're going to get every single year in cash back up to $3,000. But just to get this money right here, you do need to spend, guys, no joke, 10,000 times like 12. Well, that's $120,000 in spending just to get back that 3K. What do I mean here? I mean, don't justify spending just to get back 3K, because at the end of the day, if it's not justified, then don't do it. But if it is justified, then make sure you get back that 2.5% cash back. But tell me, how much money do I need to spend to make sure that $99 fee is covered every single year? Well, that's a great question, and here's the answer to that question. Well, if your annual fee is $99, guys, well, that's 99, and the cash back is 2.5%, well, we divide it by 2.5%, and we times it by 100. Well, this means that to get back that $99, you're gonna have to spend around $3,960 just to get back that $99. By the way, this is around divided by 12 every single year, every single month. You have to spend around $330 per month to actually get back that $99 fee. Tommy, that's kind of not that bad at all. Well, it isn't, because you have a business, maybe you might be spending $1,500. Well, it is still worth it if you ask me, okay? But if you are spending even more money, $10K a month, it's a great card to get back $250 in cash back every single month. Not that bad at all, if you ask me. And on top of that, they do have some more cool stuff. For example, no foreign transaction fee, travel protection. On top of that, they do give you double with warranty. So if you have a phone and the warranty is 90 days, they double it to 180 days, and that way you have more coverage. But if you ask me, guys, conclusion here, Tommy, what exactly do you think about this card? Well, to be honest, if you want this card, you do have to justify it by at least spending more than $330 per year, and that way you can actually qualify or justify that annual fee of around $99. By the way, they do waive the first year, so don't worry about that. And in conclusion, guys, if you guys ask me, Tommy, so do you recommend it? The answer is yeah, it's a solid card, It might have an annual fee, but they do waive it for the first year, so as long as you're spending enough money to cover it, you should be good to go. And all the cards out there usually might offer you 2%, maybe 1%, maybe 1.5%, but they might have like, hey, spend on this or this category, but this one has no gimmicks, just an annual fee. And if you ask me, it's pretty solid. Comment down below if you're gonna get it, or if you think like, hey, $99 every single year, that's way too much money. But if you think that's a lot of money, well, this card is gonna be very, very expensive for you, okay? Well, the second card here is actually the Business Gold card by American Express. Now, whenever I do research for these cards, guys, I always find one card I sit on, I'm like, you know what? I should get this card, It's so awesome. I can get a free lounge. I can get free upgrades on my flights. I can do whatever I want to do, basically. And it's like, I should get this card, but I think about it, I'm like, you know what? I don't even spend any money on travel. I don't even go to hotels. I don't even do all this fancy stuff. So why would I get this card? The answer is usually, Tommy, you might want it, but you probably don't need it. So I end up not getting it. But this card is a little different, okay? The Business Gold card by American Express does have a lot of features that I think anyone out there with a business might actually need, okay? Now this card right here, by the way, all these cards, you do need to have a decent credit score to actually qualify for them. And all these cards right here do have an annual fee. But if you want me to make a video on ones without an annual fee, comment down below and I'll get to work on that, okay? Now, with this card, it's kind of like a cashback rewards cards, but based on categories. Tommy, but why would I do that if the other card right here gives me 2.5% back, the Alliant one? The answer is, well, this one gives you 4 points, but it's based on categories and only 2 categories per month, okay? So for example, if you do spend money on advertisements, on booking flights, shipping, or restaurants, you get 4 points on whatever category you spent the most money on that month. So you might ask me, Tommy, well, what exactly is the annual fee to actually make it worth it? Because although it might give me 4 points, that is still pretty expensive. So in reality, the annual fee is around $295 per year. So you might find it to be very expensive. I kind of did, but when I did look at the rewards, it's kind of like, okay, if you have a Facebook business or an advertising business, well, you probably spend tens of thousands of dollars every single month, and that's why they limit it to every single year up to 150K, no more than that. So, well, Tommy, how much money do I have to spend to actually make sure I get that money back from that annual fee? Well, the answer is, the math is very simple, okay? $295 you'll pay every single year, annual fee, divided by 4 if you are getting those category bonuses, 4 points, okay? Well, we divide it by 4, then we times it by 100. You'll need to spend around $7,375 every single year to actually get that money back. To be honest, divided by 12, every single month is around $600. And if you do have a very, good business, spending a lot of money, expenses every single month, well, you're probably going to spend that much money and probably more on these categories, because they do have a lot of categories that do make sense for business use. So it's pretty solid if you ask me. On top of that, guys, okay, tell me, well, what's the maximum amount of money I can get from those 4 points, since I am limited to $150,000 per year? The answer is, again, well, if they're going to limit you to $150,000 every single year, that means every single month you can only spend a maximum on average. Well, it doesn't have to be like per month. It can be whenever you want to. But if you want to do it monthly just to make sure everything like goes smoothly, divided by 12, well, that's only around $12,500 every single month in spending. You times it by 0.04 to get back those points. Well, every single month you can earn up to $500 in rewards. Not that bad at all if you ask me. On top of that, some of the benefits are, well, if you have these rewards and you want to redeem them for travel with American points, well, guess what happens now? They give you back 25% of your points. So if you spend this much money in points to buy a flight, you get back 25% times 0.25%. You get to keep $125 just like that. Not that bad at all if you ask me, and it's a pretty solid deal if you ask me. So if you ask me in the end, Tommy, what do you think about this card? Is it too expensive? The answer is, well, it does have some cool benefits, but the main thing is this, guys. If you're not spending a ton of money to qualify for this one, like, oh my gosh, I spend so much money every single month, like $600. The answer, if you're not spending that much money, don't start doing it now, just to get like a cash back bonus. So to me, would it make sense? The answer is no. My spending for my business is kind of like almost zero per month, okay? So I don't need it. But if you have a business like, for example, Facebook, advertisements, a lot of after expenses, a lot of things going on in your business, and you just spend a lot of money per month, well, this should be a pretty solid choice for you, okay? And I did like the Delta one, to be honest with you. The Delta one had like, oh, you get upgrades like first class, business class, you get all this stuff, but in the end, do I need it for $500 per year? The answer was no. Okay, so this one, the gold card by American Express, pretty solid one. Comment down below if you do check it out and let me know what do you think about it. But by the way, guys, before I do forget here, well, when you sign up for this card right here with the link down below, well, that is a referral link and it does give you 50,000 bonus points. Okay, Tommy, that's kind of biased. What would you put a link down there like below? The answer is, guys, well, if I had a code, I would put it, to be honest. Like, there's no problem with that. But the whole point is this, guys. Like I said before, this card right here, I don't really need it for my business. It doesn't really make any sense. But I did find a friend on YouTube that does have this card. He likes it a lot, and he also has a referral code. And we do sign up with that link down below, by the way. He doesn't know I did this, but the point is, link down below. When you do sign up with that link, you get back 50,000 points. But if you do sign up by yourself on the site, you only get back 35,000. So I said to myself, well, do I give him that link, the normal link, or give him like a referral link? They earn more money. It's still not biased because I'm not making any money from it. The answer is, well, I want you guys to make the most money, so why not share somebody else's link? That way everyone wins, okay? Even though I'm not getting any money, you guys get more money, and that's my job completed right there. And now, number 3, guys, is actually the Chase Sapphire card. Now, Tommy, why this card right here is kind of like more basic? The answer is yes, it's very basic. And it's a perfect card for me, to be honest, because I'm kind of basic also. I don't travel that often, and this card is a travel card, and it does give you a few benefits. And when I was looking, I was like, you know what? I really want that card right there. It gives me a lot of bonuses, but the annual fee is way too high. I won't justify it. So I said to myself, well, what's a good card for the average person that, spends money here and there? Yes, I'm traveling, but not really traveling every single week, every single month. Like, what about like the basic person out there? Like, I'm basic also, by the way. That's what I do, okay? I only travel once a year, and that's what I like to do. I don't really spend a lot of money because I don't need to spend a lot of money. But the point is this, guys. The Chase Sapphire card is a pretty solid card, and it do give you 2 points when you spend on travel or dining and 1 point on everything else. And when you do sign up, they do give you around 60,000 points, but when you do it for travel, you get back an extra 25%, which does mean you get up to $750 just like that. And if you ask me, $750 is enough to cover my flights for this year and also next year. So to me, it's a pretty solid card. On top of that, they do have a lot more features, for example, baggage claim, protection. And on top of that, they do have a lot of benefits, for example, warranty, baggage claim. And on top of that, warranty protection, extended warranty, all this fancy stuff you do love from Chase. But the point is, they do have an annual fee of around $95, but not that much compared to the other cards I mentioned, $99, $295, and even the Delta one is around $550. That one looked pretty cool, but it's just not worth the money for me if you ask me. But this card right here, the Chase Sapphire, tell me what's the math here, give it to me. The answer is, well, if they're giving you 2 points, okay, and the annual fee is around $95, well, 95 divided by 2 points, if you're spending for a dine-in and also for like flights, well, you times it by 100 right here, and you have to spend around $4,750 to justify that $95 annual fee. Oh, and by the way, guys, secret tip here is that, you know, whenever you have a card with an annual fee, you might say, Tommy, I don't want to have an annual fee. The answer is usually they can waive it for the first year if you call in and ask for it. It's like, hey, can you guys waive for the first year? I'm a new member. Or even when you're an old member, you can be like, hey, I don't really get all the benefits here. This card has a lot more benefits here and it's free. So do I switch over or do I stay with you guys and you guys waive it? They might say like, hey, we're going to waive it for the first year or for this year. No problem there. So always call in, and it's always good to ask no matter what. But in conclusion, guys, tell me, what do you think about all these free credit cards here? Well, you guys tell me down in the comments down below. But if you ask me, guys, my favorite one's probably like the CashBack one by Alliant, and also the Chase Sapphire one for travel. But the American Express one, the Business Gold one, is kind of expensive, but the pros and benefits, if it does make sense for you, kind of outweigh everything, okay? Because it does give you a lot of benefits if you've asked me. So in the future, if I do start spending a lot more money, well, I might get this one. But for right now, I'm looking at the Alliant one and also the Chase Sapphire one, and those are my 2 favorite picks. But comment down below, guys, and let me know which ones do you like the most. And if I did miss one, comment down below and let me know which ones I missed. And by the way, if you want a video on the best credit cards out there for businesses, but no annual fee, comment down below and let me know, and I'll get to work. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, like this video, I really appreciate it. And also, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified. And also, if you want to talk to me one-on-one, uno, just DM me on Instagram, TommyBryson. And before I go, if you want to watch a full video on how to get a free LLC, watch this video right here and click my face right here, stretch it around, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.